Hello, 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 my beautiful, wonderful, fantastic, spectacular Aries collective. What going on, y'all? What's happening? It's your girl, Ascension 225, a tarot and oracle, and I am here to do the last few weeks of April for my beautiful Aries. It's still your birthday. You know what? Today is the 17th. So you have a little bit less than 2 weeks before the month is over, Aries, but enjoy the next 2.5 days of your birthday season, all right? So raise up, okay? So before I start your end of the month reading, I want you to look here at my beautiful, gorgeous, and I know, you know, at first I have to give a disclaimer. My apartment doesn't get the best light. So I have to get to the light when it's at its maximum here in my apartment. So I am going to do a formal unboxing. I know I'm wearing them now, but I'm going to put them back in their beautiful container and do a formal unboxing video of these gorgeous, look at these beautiful bracelets. And you know what? I know that this light is not doing it any justice, okay? This is absolutely gorgeous. And this is from my new friends at OTTER Spirit. And I just wanted to thank OTTER Spirit so much for, you know, reaching out to me and sending me these gorgeous, beautiful bracelets just in time for Mother's Day, okay? So do your mothers a solid, well, do yourself a solid and watch the unboxing of all three of these bracelets. I'm going to tell you exactly the names of all of these bracelets, what type of healing energy comes from them, and where you can get them from OTTER Spirit, okay? So be on the lookout for my video that I'm going to be posting, and also in the community section, I will also be putting all the details about OTTER Spirit in the community section, okay? So check it out. Beautiful, heavy-weighted type of healing stones, unlike some of the cheaper ones. These are like some of the best authentic stones you can get on the market. All right, so we will talk about OTTER Spirit, and I'll leave their information down in the description box as well. But I couldn't wait to wear them. I'm sorry, but we will do a formal video. Okay, OTTER Spirit guys, thank you. All right, so Aries, what does Spirit want you to know now and until the end of April? I cannot believe that there's less than 2 weeks left in April, and then we're going to be in May, and then that's craziness. But especially what's going on in the world, whoo, child, put your seatbelts on, honey, because this time waits for nobody, right? All right, so Aries, I need for you to take a deep breath. I need you to find a nice, cozy spot where you're able to exhale, close your eyes, relax, relate to Spirit, and be open to receive whatever messages that Spirit and your Spirit team have for you during this reading. All right? This is a general message for all the Aries out there, whether you're a sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or have it anywhere else in your chart. All right, yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get at least a nugget of something that really resonates with your soul during this reading, okay? All right, so like I said, it's a general reading. If you need, if you look in the description box, there are so many ways that you can book me, but you can actually inbox me at ascension225tarot@gmail.com. and give me at least, if it's not an emergency, at least give me at least 24 hours to 48 hours to get back to you, and then we can set up your reading and we can go from there. All right, that's ascension225tarot@gmail.com, and in the description box you can book me on Thumbtack. Yeah, so yeah, easier just to hit me up directly though. Okay, all right. So Aries, what does Spirit want you to know over the next few weeks? If the messages resonate with you, take them, put them in your pocket so you can marinate on them later. If they don't resonate at all for you, leave it on the table. It's a general reading. Somebody out there may be able to pick that up off the table, figuratively speaking, and marinate on it. Okay? All right. So here we go. Oh, and do your girl solid before we get started. Give me that reciprocal energy, okay, Aries, and hit that like, share, and subscribe. Look at my wrists. Look at these beautiful bracelets from Otter Spirit. Aren't they gorgeous? I can't wait to tell you all about these in the next video. My unboxing. They're gorgeous. Okay. I digress. I'm back. Okay. I'm back. All right. So, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll wait until you're done doing that, and then we'll get started. I'm drinking Earl Grey with lavender, and it's really, really good. Twinings. All right, that should have given you enough time to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Ringing my doorbell, letting me know that you're ready to come on in and get this reading, okay? All right, let's get it. So Aries, we're going to start right here. I haven't asked Spirit to give me a charm in a long time. And so Spirit whispered into my ear, hey, charm, use a charm. And the charm that came out for you, Aries, is a snake. It looks like a cobra. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it looks like a cobra. And the symbolism of the snake, and it's so funny because over the last few weeks, I live on the ground floor, a terrace apartment, and I have cats, and it's warming up here in Georgia. And it was like back to back. I found a brown snake in my living room, and I'm freaking out, and I'm pretty sure my cats probably dragged them both in. They just didn't come in willy-nilly. But I had to, even though I was freaked out by it, I had to think about, what does this mean? Like, in like 1 week's time, I had 2 snakes in my living room, curled up in my living room. And it was challenging for me to even go, oh my God, let me get the broom and the dustpan and try to get these fools out of here. I mean, gosh, before they cross somewhere where I can't get to them. But the symbolism of the snake is shedding your skin. Oops, I just dropped it. I'm sorry. Shedding your skin. Snakes shed their skin in order for them to grow. Right? And the truth, that's truth for us as well. That many times over our lifetime, we have to be that snake. We have to have the ability to shed that old skin so that we can continue to grow. Not as spiritual beings, right? Human beings, yes, but mostly spiritual beings, because we're here for a purpose. And staying the same, we can't stay the same. There's got to be some sort of growth. And so several times over our lifetime, we outgrow and we have to shed that skin. And that's the symbolism of that. So Aries, I say that to say that I've already pre-shuffled some of the oracle cards, and they pretty much tell me that There are new beginnings starting for you. You are that snake that is or will be shedding your skin, starting fresh, grow and looking back on what you've learned thus far. Okay. I need to get my fan. Hold tight for a second. All right, thanks for holding, Aries. Yeah, so you're definitely that snake. I should have picked up the snake, shouldn't I have? Where are you going? Oh, here he is. Don't fall. Okay. You are the snake, Aries, okay? So the overall message that Spirit would like to be relayed to you in a nutshell is it's time to invest in yourself. The richest garden is the one you grow within. That is the overall message for this reading. Invest in yourself, Aries. If you're the type of person who is used to just giving to others and not investing in yourself, time, energy, nourishment, love to your own self, it's time to invest. All right? It's time to invest, because you're going to be that snake shedding its skin, and that may come with a new set of rules that you put in place for yourself or others, boundaries. Okay? And I've got Moonlight. This is Colette Baron Reed's. I forgot the name of it. But Moonlight. Okay? As you can see, there's a full moon there, and we've got what looks like a fairy who is kind of looking a little sad, a little withdrawn, maybe feeling some hurt, some pain. This moonlight energy, to me, tells me that it feels like hermit. Excuse me. It feels like hermit type of energy to me, this does. Investing in yourself to heal from something. Disappointment, loss, grief. I said lost. Maybe something you felt like you lost something, but loss, L-O-S-S, grief, disappointments in life, healing, taking time to invest in yourself to heal and address maybe what the moon is hiding, maybe those shadow areas. You see the shadow areas of the moon, the dark side of the moon. We all have light and shadow. So maybe this would be a time for you to invest in looking at some of those shadow areas that need to be healed, Aries. The shadow is also about being more attuned to your intuition, as well as tuning in to your emotional self. How's your emotional self doing? Speaking of the moon, tomorrow is the new moon. It's the new moon in Aries. The new moon's about new starts, new beginnings, planting seeds, and reflecting on how far you've come, where you've been, where you're at now, what the future looks like. We just started a brand new 10-year cycle. This is year, thank you, Spirit, this is year 1. 2026 is considered year 1. Or if you add all the numbers together, it's a 10. The 10 reduces to a 1. Okay? So this is all about new starts, for sure. New chapters being written by everybody in the collective. What is the next 10 years going to look like for you, Aries? What do you want from these chapters. And in the first time in 84 years, 7 planets are all in alignment. Uranus in Gemini, we're in. All the planets, all the 7 planets are in alignment. Or there are 7 planets in alignment. And this has not been done in 84 years. So if you're not past 84 years in age, you've never seen it. You've never experienced this. This is something brand new. Not only are we starting a new, brand new cycle, but this shit has never happened before. With all these planets lined up, what does it mean? Uranus used to be in all these other planets that were earth signs or whatever, but now it's in Gemini, the planet of communication and thought and all that other stuff. Yeah. So with this new moon, Aries, what seeds are going to be planted year 1 for you? Let's check out what Spirit wants and needs you to know. I've got total solar eclipse. It says the cosmic reboot. I feel like we're going through a reboot right now because we're at the very beginning of a 10-year cycle. So I feel like there's been some form of reboot in a way. I'm not sure when the next total solar eclipse will be, but it says it's is a rare and powerful event that can bring about significant change. Use this card to harness the energy of the eclipse and release any limiting beliefs or patterns. So you may want to look up when the next total solar eclipse is. We have a lot of eclipses like in September, and we did have eclipses I think like in January, February, something like that. But then we've got new moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer, and it says the nurturer's reflection. Use this time to reflect on your, and man, oh man, I just said something about this, Aries. I just said something about how is your emotional state with this Moonlight card. And here we've got, use this time to reflect on your emotional needs and connect with your intuition, drawing on Cancer's caring and intuitive energy. Wow. That's pretty cool. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Cancer energy is very strong right now. Where's my phone at? Let me see. I normally follow Jimmy the Tarot Ship. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. He's awesome. He's one of my favorite astrologers. But I wanted to, yeah, here we go. He is outstanding, and he's also, the link to his channel is in the description box, and to his website, greatawakener.com. But so Sunday the 19th, the day after the new moon, the sun goes into Taurus. All right. Let me see what else is going on. Oh, Uranus goes into Gemini on Saturday the 25th. So on your last day of your season, the 20th, 420, Mercury is conjunct with Saturn. Saturn being the teacher of the zodiac, and Mercury being the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. And that's all about communication and thought. So you might be learning some new things around this time frame with the teacher, Saturn, being front and center as well. All right. Maybe you're learning some new things, and that's why, you know, you're learning that it's time to shed your old skin and maybe leave that skin in the past, and now it's time to invest in yourself, whatever that means to you. So what's some of the tea for our Aries? What's some of the tea happening for the month, or the next few weeks of April? I've got a meeting with a stranger. Could be important. You might be shaking hands, you might be making a deal, or you might just be meeting somebody new. This could be anything, career-wise, personal-wise, a new friend. Okay. So a meeting with a stranger could be important, could change your life maybe. I've got egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Success is assured with hard work and planning, okay? And that's why you're going to be investing in yourself, because you're looking towards the future. Broken wishbone. Oh, I have a wish that will not be granted, though, Aries. So, okay? Only you would know what that is. And not unsuccessful plans. So something in your plan will not be working out. Sorry to tell you that. Basket, but you will be receiving recognition and reward for merit. This will be at your job. Maybe you were up for a promotion or another, maybe another position or something, and if you don't get it, but you will receive some sort of recognition for your efforts there. And I've got tree, affairs with your family. So you may be taking care of some business with your family. There's a family affair going on. Maybe it's a reunion. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. And what else do we have? What are the way showers and the all-knowing spirits? What would they like for you to know over the next 2 weeks? It says, you are here, Aries. Wherever that is for you, you are here. And you're there for a reason. You're there for a reason, a purpose. I've got... Oh, this makes sense. This makes sense. Okay. First card I should have read is stop repeating the same thing over and over again like a broken record. Stop repeating, whether it's the same behaviors, the same whatever this is, stop repeating it. Okay? Game over on that type of stuff. Game over on that. All right? And you are here, front and center. Be front and center. To acknowledging that the insanity part is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay? Angels, what do you want to say to Aries? We've got Archangel Gabriel says, heal the child within. Remember, there's some healing that definitely needs to transpire here, Aries, for you. There needs to be maybe, going inward, going into that hermit mode, something like that, in order to heal so that you can move forward. A lot of, if we're holding on to trauma or hurt or pain or loss or disappointment, grief, sometimes it's hard for us to move forward. It becomes an obstacle in a way. And then I've got Dominion, face your own shadow. We mentioned shadow not too long ago. Facing your own shadow. That dark side of the moon that nobody likes to address, but needs to be addressed in order to be that snake shedding its skin to grow. Yep, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, let's go ahead and let's get a few tarot cards for you and see what Spirit wants you to know. Holy Spirit, what else do you want Aries to know or acknowledge now and over the next pretty much 2 weeks? What do you want them to know? What energy needs to be seen here? What messages need to be brought about from this deck for our Aries, please and thank you? What's in the energy or that they do not see? What does Aries not see in the hidden energy? I've got the Hermit. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. I just said that 2 minutes ago about you going into Hermit mode, addressing what needs to be healed, addressing those shadows. All right, yes, Hermit, gone fishing, catch you later. I need time to process what needs to be processed so that I can heal, so that I can be an even better version of myself, because now I don't have this holding me back or creating obstacles for me. Go into that Hermit mode. Okay? Alright, Spirit. So, we're going to take it off the top. Show us the energy that needs to be seen for Aries. I've got the Knight of Pleasures, which is the Knight of Wands. I've got 8 of Drinks, the 8 of Cups. I've got the 2 of Pentacles. One more, please. And what is this? The Empress. Okay. The Empress. So, I'm sorry, I just got these cards. Knight of Wands. This is you following whatever dream you have, Aries. Maybe you had a dream of being a baseball player and going to the championships. Whatever the championship means for you. It doesn't have to be baseball, but baseball's been very, very good to me. If you ever watch Saturday Night Live, especially the old ones, you understand. But anyway, this is following your dreams, following your passions, whatever that is, because now you're going to be investing in yourself, remember? Yeah. And shedding your skin gives you the ability to now traverse the earth and do whatever it is that you want to do. 8 of Drinks, 8 of Cups. Walking away from something that no longer serves you. What are you going to be walking away from? Walking away from repeating the same thing over and over and over again. The game is over on that one. We're done with that. Alright. So you will be walking away from something. Old patterns, old habits, old behaviors. 2 of Pentacles, yeah. So you can become more balanced and more in harmony. 2s are about making that choice. I make the choice to not keep repeating the same old crap. Okay, and I want to find balance and harmony in my life. The Pentacles need to be balanced here. And I need to just stop like juggling like a crazy person. Okay? The Empress. The Empress is Taurus energy. So there could be a Taurus involved, or you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart, Aries. But the Empress, she is divine, and the Empress can give birth to any and everything that she wants to manifest. She has that ability to use all of the elements to be fertile in every way. Okay? Yeah. Using that divine feminine energy. Alright, Spirit. Alright. What else can you tell us? Let's take a few more cards. 2 more cards. We've got the wheel. The wheel keeps spinning. New things are happening. I feel like you're taking a gamble by investing in yourself and shedding that skin. You're gambling. You're risking. You're gambling on yourself. You're taking that risk to do so. Yeah. I think it will be worth it to not keep repeating the same old patterns that may be keeping you stuck. Alright? Yeah. I love that. And you know, this is a 10. And like we talked about at the beginning of the reading, 10 reduces to a 1. New beginnings, new chapters. And I've got Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity. A new opportunity is coming your way. This could have to do with a job. Alright, if you felt disappointed that you weren't able to get something, then something new can be coming your way. Alright? So with this Page of Pentacles. Wow. So, and you know, pages are students too, so you know, you could be trying to go back to school or learn something new to make you more marketable, something like that. All right, so there you go. There you go. And I think during this time you're just working on yourself or need to work on yourself. I forgot to show you the 2 major arcana cards for you before we started the tarot reading. The Magician. Magician is Gemini and Virgo energy, ruled by Mercury. And we talked about Mercury before and how the Empress is sort of like a magician because she can use all of the elements to manifest exactly what it is that she wants, needs, and desires, and you have that ability to do that as well as this major manifester. If you didn't know you're a major manifester, this is Spirit's way of saying you have this in you. And the Chariot, yeah, the Chariot, this is all about being strategic and being confident and being determined to follow your dreams, follow your success, all that good stuff, you know? Like we were talking about the baseball championship. You have the freedom to now, or you will have the freedom now, to maybe pursue something that maybe you put to the side and, you know, so this is you being confident and being determined and going towards exactly what it is that you want, need, and desire. Okay? Yeah. So tap into that Cancerian energy. Tap into that Mercury. We said that Mercury is coming on the 20th, the end of Aries season. So jump on that energy and use it, as well as the Cancerian energy. Alright, so synchronistic numbers or angel numbers, I've got 0220. Act on your idea. It's your time now, Aries. Act on your ideas, your dreams, your desires. Yeah. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. Alright, you can reach new heights. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. I love it. I love that. So 0220. And the last message is your universal message, Aries. It says, opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. I love it. I love it. I love it! Because there's going to be a new opportunity coming your way. It could be a new job, a new position, something like that. With this Page of Pentacles. Alright? So, hang on, Aries. It's coming. But do the internal work that needs to be done. Be that snake that sheds its skin so you can be a better version of yourself. Alright? Alright. Thank you so much for joining me today, all the way from Atlanta to your home. Take care. I love you all. I hope it resonated in some kind of way. And yeah, invest in yourself, Aries. It's time. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, you guys. Take care.